Hey guys, so it has been quite some time since I last posted a video, and for that I am very sorry, but I have been very busy with school and working and everything. But all excuses aside, I'm getting back into it with this new year. It is one of my New Year's resolutions, obviously. If you haven't been following my blogs, I posted my resolutions on both of those separately for each blog. But today I thought I would start by just wrapping up the end of the year. October, November, December, I didn't post wrap-ups or even on my blog what I'd read, and there was only like 2 books for each month. So I just thought I would very quickly go over what I did read. The first book that I read in October was What We Saw by Erin Hartzler. This was one of my most anticipated books of fall, and I was kind of disappointed with it. I did end up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars, and the basic plot of this one is it is about a girl and her group of high school friends that are at this party, and then there are alleged rape allegations and such, and there's a lot of victim blaming in this book, and then it just kind of follows the story of what actually happened. And it was good, but for different reasons it just wasn't as good as it could have been. But if you're into that kind of story, then I do recommend it. It was very well written. And then for one of my English classes that I was taking, I had to read Oedipus Rex, which is an older play, and it was very weird, and there's not a lot that I can describe about it. But if you're a psychology major, or if you know anything about psychology like I do, you would know the Oedipus complex comes from this story, which is that every young child envies their opposite sex parent for sexual reasons, and it was an odd play, but it was very well done, so I did give it 4 out of 5 stars. And then those were the only 2 books I read in October, but in November I read Angel Fall by Susan E. I read this on my iPad as an ebook, so I don't have it with me. I was happy to finally get to this book. There was a lot of hype around it for me. A lot of my close friends had read it and loved it. I thought it was alright. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It did take a little bit of time for me to get into it and to care about the characters and their journey, but I did enjoy it, and I will be continuing on with the series. And then because I was so busy with school but I missed reading, I read The Air by Kira Cass. I got this as an ebook from my library, so I didn't own it or anything. I just borrowed it. This is a companion to the Selection trilogy, as I'm sure many of you know, and follows America's daughter, who is now going through her own selection for a variety of reasons. And I don't care for the daughter. I don't even remember her name. It is just so out of my mind. I found the characters really annoying. I found her to be kind of selfish, actually. And I don't know. I only gave it 3 out of 5 stars because of Maxon. That was it. And then in December I read 3 books, the first one being United We Stand by Eric Walters. This is a sequel / companion to We All Fall Down, which is a middle grade story about 9/11. It is a harder book to read because it is told from a younger perspective, but this was also a reread for me, so I'm trying to explain it without giving anything away. But United We Stand kind of follows September 12th and what happened with the community and the world after the events, and picking up the pieces and just recovering and stuff like that. So it was very good. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I definitely recommend this little duology to anybody that's interested. And then most recently, since I've been home for Christmas break, I read Survive the Night by Daniel Vega. This was one that I was very excited to read. I enjoyed The Merciless. I think I gave it that one 4 out of 5 stars. This one did not live up to that same expectations. I posted a little bit of a review on Goodreads, which I will link down below, but I didn't care for the characters in this one. I thought the plot was very well done, but it could have been better. Like, it's supposed to be a horror story, but it took so long to get into the actual horror parts of it and the gruesome part, and then when it did, it rushed through it, and then everybody almost just dropped dead, and it was trying too hard to be great without giving itself enough credit for where it was going originally. So in the end, I want to give this one 2 out of 5 stars, and I'll be a little bit more hesitant about any of her other books. And then also very recently, I read My True Love Gave to Me, edited by Stephanie Perkins, but with a bunch of other authors. This one I was disappointed with. I actually did this as a read along with my mom. We read 2 stories every day that I was home over Christmas break, and we were both very excited to read this, and unfortunately it started off okay, and then it did really well, and then it just tanked for me. On Goodreads I did post a breakdown of every author story that I give a review to. Most of them were 2 stars, unfortunately. I know Stephanie Perkins and David Levithan I both gave 5 stars because I love them, and Allie Carter's I also really enjoyed. Other than that, it kind of tanked for me, and I only gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And just to finish this all up, currently I am reading All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the 3rd book to the Natural series. I am not sure if it's going to be a trilogy or if there's going to be another one, but this is the biggest one so far. It's nearly 400 pages. I'm only about 50 pages in, but it has me hooked already, and I hope to finish it before I go back to school. But as you guys are watching this, I will already be back at school because I can't upload videos while I'm at home because I don't have any of my technologies except for my camera. So that's why you will find a bunch of videos of me at home during January when I will be back at school. So I'm just trying to catch up on all these videos that I've missed and get back into the flow of things. But as I said earlier, I will be getting better. So thank you guys for your support, and make sure you keep looking out for my videos and blog posts. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of anything you'd like to see, just let me know down in the comments, and let me know how your 2015 year was also down in the comments. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.